We are going to be experimenting with some Russian piping tips. I mean, you're going to have to watch the video to see how it went because I'm actually a master at frosting, but did I actually master these frosting tips? Let's get stuck into it. These are Russian piping tips. I'm sure you guys have seen these floating around the internet. So they're like these, they're usually quite big, but like bigger than normal piping tips, and they've got these patterns on the end. So we're going to be giving them a go today. I have avoided it. I am not a massive fan, but maybe I might change my mind at the end of this video. What I've done is I've baked some of my vanilla cupcakes. You can grab the recipe for that on my website. I've just colored it a whole bunch of bright colors. And I've also got some of my Swiss meringue buttercream frosting here as well. So for that, I've used some food coloring gels. So the two brands that I use, and you guys ask all the time, is Chef Master and Americolor. So that's what I use. Just colored it 4 different colors. Let's get stuck into using these piping tips. So I've got my plastic disposable piping bags here. I think these are about 30 centimeters in length. And then the Russian piping tips. So everyone has different ways of doing this, but I usually start off by cutting the piping bag. So because they're quite big piping tips, we're going to need to cut it a little bit further up than usual. And then just pop your piping tip in there. Make sure it is nice and snug in there because you don't want frosting coming out the sides and making a huge mess. So the first one we're going to be using kind of looks like stars, very similar to a grass tip. So I don't know how this one's going to go. I don't know, I'm not really seeing stars on this one. This kind of looks like Sully from Monsters Inc. It's okay, we could make some monster cupcakes with this. This next tip, I think this is going to look like a flower, so let's give it a go. Maybe we'll use some pink frosting for this one. Make sure you're holding your piping bag straight, and you want to have it about that far away from the cupcake. Squeeze with one hand, you can use the other hand as a guide if you need, and pull away from the cupcake once you've stopped squeezing the frosting out. Okay, clearly I need some practice, but this does look like a flower, and Mother's Day is coming up, so these would be perfect for Mother's Day. So guys, I made this frosting this morning and it's fresh, but sometimes frosting go a little bit weird. It gets like very aerated, so if you just give it another mix, you should be able to get it nice and smooth and fluffy again. I think this next one is another flower one, but maybe I have a little bit more luck with this one. So I don't mind this one. It's got kind of like these little things, and I don't know what flower this is. I'm actually not a fan of flowers, but I think I like this one better than the last one. This one has kind of like this weird triangle in it, kind of a little bit Illuminati, if anyone has seen all the conspiracy theories on Beyonce. Okay, so this one looks like it has 3 petals, so a little bit simpler than the one that we did before. I don't know, I'm not a massive fan of this one. You know what guys, I think I am actually getting better at frosting these though. So let's go on to the next one. I think these are all flower ones guys. This one here looks like it has 5 petals and some little squiggly things in the middle. Oh, I like this one. And you know, the cool thing about these is that you can probably mix them up. Like you can do different colors and just make it look like super pretty. Oh, this one looks weird. Kind of reminds me of a symbol from Zelda. You guys ever play that game? It was one of my favorite games growing up. I don't know, I'm not a massive fan of that one. This one kind of looks like this weird swirly type vortex. Let's call it the vortex tip. So let's give this one a go. Oh, it kind of looks like a bit like a rose. That one's actually really cool. Guys, I think this one is definitely my favorite. It's the vortex one. Okay, so second last one. I think this one looks like another flower. I'm pretty sure this piping tip set that I bought online is pretty much all flowers. But the best one I think I'm saving for last. So let's get this one done. Ooh, that one actually looks really cool. That one actually looks super cool. Maybe I should have left this one for last. But I've never used these before, so let's get to the last one. You guys let me know which one that you think was your favorite or the best one. So this one is, I think it looks like a daisy. That's one of my mum's favorite flowers, so let's give this one a go. We're going to call this a fail because we could have used a star tip for this one. Okay, so maybe I need a little bit more practice with these Russian piping tips. If you want to see me do another one of these videos, or you want to see me do another piping tips video, let me know in the comments down below. I actually had a lot of fun using these, so I don't hate them as much as I thought I would. Now, the recipes that you saw in this video, you can grab those on my website. So the Swiss meringue buttercream frosting, the cake, vanilla cake, you can grab all of that on my website. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I'll see you all on the next episode of the Scran Line.